Welcome to Metro United Way's Mindful Moment. I'm Layla Providente, school psychologist and Kuro mindfulness meditation teacher. Today we explore diaphragmatic breathing and how it can help those committed to our community find moments of peace and balance during our busy lives. Life is filled with uncertainty, and for many of us, stress and anxiety are often the result. When we're stressed and anxious, we tend to react with thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that can sometimes seem overwhelming and unmanageable. Mindfulness can help us to acknowledge these thoughts, feelings, and behavior patterns without being carried away by them. It can help us to see clearly what we have control over and what we do not. Mindfulness is the act of paying attention to your present moment experience with an attitude of compassion and curiosity. We can cultivate a mindful life by practicing bringing our attention back over and over again. When we practice and set aside a few moments a day to do this, research has shown that it can improve our focus, self-regulation, and self-awareness. When we become aware of how stress can manifest for us personally, it creates the space that's needed to intentionally de-stress before we become overwhelmed. Today we'll be talking about diaphragmatic breathing and how it can help you to calm your body and reduce feelings of stress. Let's take a moment to discuss our nervous system. There are two branches, the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. The last one being responsible for that fight, flight, or freeze response that so many of us experience when we're feeling stressed and anxious. When we engage in diaphragmatic breathing, the opposing parasympathetic nervous system is activated. This increases oxygen flow to our body, stabilizes our blood pressure, and helps us to relax our rate of breathing. Over time, this can improve our overall immune function and also decrease the level of stress hormones in our body. Before we begin, I just want to take a minute to let you know that if at any moment you need to take a break, maybe you're feeling triggered or dysregulated in any way, that's perfectly fine. You have agency to take care of yourself. Take a break. Come back when and if you're ready to join us and continue. So, let's begin by getting comfortable in our seat, perhaps adjusting ourselves so that we're in a position that's supportive yet comfortable. And we'll start by bringing a gentle awareness to how our body naturally breathes. There's no effort here. And if you'd like to close your eyes, you may, but that's not a requirement. And we're just going to begin to notice where we can most readily experience our breath. And perhaps you notice your breath in the back of your nostrils, the back of your throat, maybe even in your chest or belly. Just notice how your body naturally breathes. And when you're ready, you can place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly and begin to notice which hand moves more. And if the hand on your chest is moving more, it suggests that you're a natural chest breather. Most people are. Learning the skill of diaphragmatic breathing takes time. but it's a skill that any of us can learn. And so when you're ready, place the hand that's on your chest upon your belly and begin to notice where your hands make contact and the warmth of where they make contact, and perhaps the coolness of the air that rushes across them. And we'll take a breath in while intentionally pushing our belly out. And then exhaling as our belly pulls inward. Intentionally pushing your belly out this way contracts your diaphragm. So again, we'll take a deep breath in and intentionally push our belly out, and then on the exhale, pull our belly inwards. And it may help to imagine a balloon being blown up inside of your belly as you inhale and exhale. And we'll take a few minutes to practice breathing this way, pushing our bellies out as we inhale and pulling them inwards on the exhale. And you may notice that your mind is wandering, and you may even notice some thoughts that you're having. Just acknowledge them and acknowledge that your mind has wandered, and bring your attention back to your breath, or perhaps the rise and fall of your hands on your belly. And you may want to play with your inhale and exhale, perhaps making them shorter or longer as you continue to practice. Bringing your attention back to this moment whenever your mind wanders. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes if they're not already open, and give yourself a moment of gratitude for showing up today and trying this new skill.